questions in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Denver. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. In motion right now, Bolden. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll find Metcalf. Powers through him. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him.
Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Anquan Bolden. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Flacco now on fourth. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now receiver in motion left. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
He's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos. At their own 22. They go play action now. Wilson out to his left. He'll drop this off for Davis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. A first down carry for Davis. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third down, Wilson. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Fourth down, here's Wilson. Open man here, it's Owen Daniels. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Owen Daniels, 49 yards. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Pulled it good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
In motion right now, Bolden. On first down, Flacco. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now it's Flacco. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Flacco. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes...
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. DK Metcalf. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play there, getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They go play action with Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, well, it got to him. So they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Play action. Now Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Bullock's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle to Davis. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Johnson's got it complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll try the right side here with Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Broncos are back within a score.
Wilson going to throw for it. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And Bolden brings it in, complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's done.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Throwing again on 2nd down. Flacco. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Flacco will take to the air again. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try the left side. It's done. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to down.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Broncos are right back in this football game. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused. And here, he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Davis. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd down, it's done. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last shot for Wilson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken